Cut through here. We're at the federal courthouse. Got a couple documents to file. Had a deadline today for 3 objections that I had to respond to, and I have one response here. And the other 2 I had to ask for an extension, mostly because of the temporary restraining order that I had to file on state police. If you haven't seen the last video, go check that out. And check the description. Spent a lot of time on the description and the documents in the description. The one thing I will suggest is to check out the email chain. The email chain is quite fascinating. I'm going to keep updating it. It should update whenever I put new email responses. I got one today, and the chief of staff, the House, I've been talking to the chief of staff, and they basically completely capitulated on the denial of my request to use the House mailboxes. They've actually now said that they'll consider it a petition, which it always was, to the government under Part 1, Article 32 of the New Hampshire Constitution. And so they also said that doing it that way, I just addressed them all to the clerk, and they will put it on the House calendar, and they will notify all the reps, and it'll be a little bit bigger of a to-do, which is good. So I am going to go that route, and I am going to give some updates as well. Let me just stamp these things and get them in the box. If you guys haven't seen it yet, we got the late night Dropbox here. All right. Stamped. There we go. All right. So, yeah, got that filed. It was like a 13-page motion. I'll try to update when I get back to the car, I'll update the description and link that motion so you guys can check it out. It is long, but it is important. We're at, critical stages of this lawsuit for the 9 arrests on October 13th. I also wanted to note something. If you guys didn't see the 2 official oppression videos, go watch those. And I noticed the second time when I went to see the state police and give them the cease and desist order, they had a whole different tune about how the body cams function. And at the State House, the guy kept turning it off and on and saying he could only turn it on if there was a crime, and then refused to write a report. They actually said at the state police headquarters, they can only turn it on if there's a crime. So totally changed their tune. Again, check that email chain as well. I'm going to do a special video also about the email chain. I do use AI, as people know, and I made a new custom chatbot. It's publicly available in the ChatGPT store. You guys can go check it out now. It's the Gadfly, right? And so it's really cool. It can detect logical fallacies and bias. And halfway through the emails, I started using it to help draft my responses to the chief of staff, which ultimately got him to completely capitulate on his position regarding the things that I was trying to deliver to the legislature. So really cool. I've also played around with the Gadfly, asking it random questions about politics. It has all the Plato dialogues in it, Stoic philosophy, all the 42 logical fallacies. It's really, really good, really interesting. You can use it to detect bias in people's social media posts or articles that have been written, things like that. And so really interesting. The Gadfly, go check it out. I found it very helpful. And that's basically it. I'm going to walk back to the car, and then I will update the description with a link to the Gadfly, even though you guys can just find it in the store, in the ChatGPT store. If you're not using AI, you're missing out, really. It's very helpful for research and doing things like this. And if you use it, you can use it to communicate more effectively with these tyrants. So what's really cool about it is that it was literally dissecting all of the different fallacies and bureaucratic bullshit that I was dealing with, and completely breaking it all down and explaining it of what they were doing. And so I found that very helpful as well. And then it would help me formulate responses, which, I gave it my own custom recommendations of how I wanted to take it. And yeah, really cool. Go check it out. I plan on doing another live war report. I had a lot of stuff going on. I was also in court today representing my friend. I have a whole series of videos that are going to be coming out. Probably might be too much to put all in one video. Lots of shenanigans at the Franklin District Courthouse, and a Karen, dealing with a crazy Karen. So they tried to not let me represent him as a non-attorney representative. People don't know, in New Hampshire, not sure about other states, but we're allowed to represent people as a non-attorney representative. And so I've done that once. I've been approved for it, and then this time I kind of had to fight for it. And like I said, the court security keep giving me issues, even though today they admitted that there's no law and there's no way to enforce their fake, rules, administrative order that is unenforceable. And so they were like, oh, we'll trespass you. So I have a trial coming up at the same courthouse. So we're going to be doing a lot of work as far as the recording in court in the public areas thing goes. There's already an investigation by the Administrative Office of the Courts as well. Let me get to the chat here. Top messages, all messages. What's up, Jason Moss? Glaive, how's it going? Thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. Todd Bushy, what's up? So yeah, that's it. Basically, that's it. Unless somebody has any questions they want to spit in the chat real quick. Also, go check the community posts. I also opened it up that people can post in, I don't know how it works, can post in the community section as well on this page. And I did post recently about the Telegram group. So go find that post, join the Telegram group. I'm going to do a separate video about it, and I'll link it and everything. But Go get in the Telegram group. It's invite only, and it's request join. So I'm gonna send you a message after you request to join. Before you get approved, I will be requiring a response and an agreement to the rules. So thanks, Jason. Many blessings, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's basically it. Got a lot of things going on. I got a lot of active cases, deadlines, and all of them for different things. And so getting the time to break them all down like I plan to do is, you know, it's getting away from me. So I will do that as soon as possible, but I am completely backed up with legal work. And with that, signing off. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Boop.